the stream up and running. My previews are going. Hopefully everyone's still here. Everything's live. Sorry if you can't see my face. Hey, how's it going? What's going on, guys? How you guys doing? Oh yeah, guitar stream. Dang right, guitar stream. Here, I'm gonna post this in the Discord actually. Again. Live right now. There we go. All right, so we posted that in that one. Share it in a couple other streams real quick. How you guys doing today? What's going on, peeps? All you beautiful people. Thank you so much for being here. Today's stream is gonna be learning how to play guitar, because I know a couple of you, I know Ordinary Rock and Iron Wing, and I think one more person was requesting for me to teach them a couple songs. And I have a list right next to me about a couple songs that I looked at that are pretty easy, but let me post this real quick in a couple of these Discords that I'm a part of, just to kind of get the stream out there in case anyone else would like to learn how to play guitar. That out there. Yada yada yada, bada ba bing, bada ba boom. How are we all doing today? Thank you all so much for joining. Appreciate you, love you. Hopefully your Sunday's going great, good relaxing. Sorry if you can't see my face. This is like literally the only way I can get it to stream because of the new setup with everything else, the cables and everything. But let's see if anyone else that was here. Allie Hunter, yo, Burning Brimstone, how is everyone? Brianna's here. Abby, how you doing? Thank you so much for joining the stream. Appreciate it. Love y'all. We're gonna get some YouTube open too, just in case. Okay. Just in case we gotta play some other songs to have like a backing track. But all right, guys. So you guys requested some guitar streams. All right. And I'm going to say this right now, that I am not the world's best teacher. I've played guitar for, 12 years now. And there's a couple things that I've learned that hopefully I can teach you guys. But for beginner songs, the beginning songs that I learned how to play is very similar to this list that I've written down. So on this list, I have Seven Nation Army, Iron Man, Smoke on the Water, which was technically the first song I learned, and then it was Don't Fear the Reaper, which is a weird choice, but those are the two songs I learned how to play. Smells Like Teen Spirit is on here, Nothing Else Matters, Cult of Personality, Slow Ride, Symphony of Destruction, One, and Brain Stew. Why don't you back up the chair? This is as far as the chair will go. Like, the wall's right here. And, like, my camera is kind of, like, I don't know why, but I don't think I have a wide enough camera shot on my camera. So let's tilt these lights down so you guys can actually see the fretboards. There we go. There we go. We got some sufficient light. But anyways, okay. So I have the frets right here. So let's see if we can get some sound in here. See if it's actually recording. So hopefully we got some sound out of that. By the brown chair, I mean. Why don't you back up to the brown chair? Oh yeah, that, you know what? That could actually work. Like if I tilted this enough to go that way. Huh. That's actually a good idea. I did not actually think about that. Let's move this acoustic guitar out of the way. Sorry, I have a bunch of guitars laying around because I didn't know which guitar I wanted to play. And one works best when it comes to streaming this guitar because it forces me to hold the strings up, or it forces me to hold the neck up. So there we go. Hopefully that works. Then I can't really see the chat here. I'll move the microphone. There we go. You probably see it do Brawlhalla. Yo, I will end up playing it. Not today. We're playing a guitar stream today. I did promise that a long time ago. How are all you guys doing today? Move this. There we go. Now we got everything. This is about as far as I can go back, to be honest. Which is fine. It's all good. You guys can't really see the face, but the face isn't really the important part. The guitar is the important part. So, hey, Sparkling, hey, how you doing? Thanks so much for joining the stream, appreciate it. So the first song that people wanted to know how to play, and let's see if I can zoom in on this fretboard. Sorry, you're gonna see a lot of camera movement. Is Seven Nation Army. A lot of people requested Seven Nation Army, and which is Seven Nation Army is fun. It's very easy. The way I learn how to play songs is I play by ear, and I break down play sicko mode. But for Seven Nation Army, what I do is I usually play one note at a time, and then I'll add the power chords, the accents to it. So for Seven Nation Army, it's actually really easy because it really is one note for the most part. That's the whole song right there. So it's hopefully I named the strings right, but it's on the A string, which is the fifth string if you're counting, because it goes 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 1 is the bottom string. So this is on the 5th string, this one, and it is the 7th fret. That note right there. So it's stretch with your pinky. You stretch with your pinky to the 10th fret. Or you can use your ring finger if you want. Or if you can't make that stretch either, because I know learning guitar is a little bit difficult to stretch, you can slide your finger. You can always play it one note at a time. Like, you can do it one finger if you really want to, but okay, so the first 2 notes are that's the first 3 notes. So you hit this one twice, and right after that second one you go up to that 10th fret. Now, once you get that right, this is my second count, Sparkling Galaxy. Oh, welcome back, Sparkling Galaxy. I had a figuring, like I was looking, I was like, is that Sparkling Galaxy? Like just like another account. I love that song. Yeah, so we're gonna learn Seven Nation Army. So again, that's the first 3 notes, you go. And then from that point, you go right back to that 7th. Hit that other 10th on the lower string, on the 6th string right here. Then go to the 8th fret, and then the 7th fret. So it's just 5 notes. It really is just 5 notes. It's super easy. So, alright. I don't know. It's hard to like get the timing right. I can never like talk while I play guitar. But yeah, that's Seven Nation Army. Again, it's just and it's just that whole thing over. And then once it gets to like the chorus, it's just 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. And then you slide up to the 5th fret, which is this one right here. And if you don't know the frets, usually guitars put these little inlays. These are called the little inlays. Mine are shark tooth inlays. That's why they look like kind of like shark fins or shark teeth. Each inlay is an odd number. So it starts at 1, and then it goes to 3, then 5, 7, 9. This one's weird because this one goes to 12. So the first 9 are odd. So, and that's usually where most of the guitar playing happens, is in between those frets, the 1 and the 9. So, yeah, so it's just 7, 7, 7, 7. I like when you play guitar. It's cool. Hey, thank you. I can barely hear you, Coda. Can you? Is it because like my microphone's really down? Yeah, it is pretty down. Okay, let me put it back up. There we go. Hopefully, you guys can pick me up just a little bit better. Sorry if it was like a little quiet. But yeah, that's Seven Nation Army. And then from there, once you know the root notes, then you can start doing the accents, which you add the power chord to it. So for those ones, all you do, and that's a little bit more advanced. Again, get that first note progressions first, where it's... Hopefully you guys, hopefully that's you guys are following along with that. Oof, I gotta go, element. No, you're all good, Safe Haven. You're all good, bro. But hopefully you guys can follow around with that a little bit. Again, it's actually kind of like it's a good warm-up song to learn how to play on guitar, just because you can play it a little bit faster, so you start slow. And you can kind of just play it faster. Anyways, it's something like that. So you can play it kind of like that. But yeah, for the power chord progressions, it's you just add basically your index finger and then your ring finger, and they're always like 1 fret apart from each other, or 2 frets apart. So you play the 7 and the 9 on the 3rd string, or not the 3rd string, the 4th string, which is this one here. So you get that note. So you can play this note and this note. I don't know if you guys can see that pretty well. So it's this note and this one and this one. 2 different strings. These 2 strings right here. First string is this one, then this one. And it makes that note, power chord. Then you can kind of just slide it. I use my pinky. Use whatever one's comfortable. I've seen some people even play this, a power chord, and whatever one's more comfortable. I usually use my pinky just because I don't know, it's a little bit more comfortable for me. Something like that. Your Jesus. Can you play 115? I've never actually heard that song, actually. But we're just trying to do easy songs today. Oh, hey, Ryan. Hey, how you doing? Thanks so much for joining the stream, bro. Appreciate it. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Let me turn on this other light real quick. There we go. Because it's starting to get a little bit dark in here. I don't know, maybe it's just the webcam adjusting to the light, having like the autofocus. I have a hey, Solid Snake. Hey, how you doing? Thanks so much. I have really bad diarrhea. Thank you for sharing. Appreciate it. But yeah, that was Seven Nation Army. Again, that's a pretty easy song, pretty easy beginner song. Songs like that, songs that kind of just repeat the same riff over and over again, are usually really good beginner songs. So, like Seven Nation Army, that literally just plays it the entire time. Koda, are you streaming on mobile? No, I'm streaming on OBS. I'm using my computer actually. But yeah, so you do that. Another easy song that you can learn is Iron Man. I know it's kind of like everyone knows how to play Iron Man, kind of, which is let me just get out just a little bit. There we go. That way you guys can get the full fretboard. Gotta find like a good way to sit so you guys can see the whole guitar. There we go. Okay, so Iron Man is kind of the same thing. So you can kind of start it on the 7th fret of the lowest string, the 6th string. That's Iron Man. That's basically like if you play that, everyone will recognize it. Everyone will recognize that song. But to play that song, it's actually pretty easy. Iron Man, you just play on the 7th fret, then you slide up to the 5th fret on the next string, and then you slide to the 7th fret on that string, on that same string that you just played that note. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So if you can just kind of do that for a second. And I know it's gonna be hard, especially like the hardest thing with playing guitar is your fingers have to get used to pushing it down. Because I know a lot of people, when you learn how to play guitar, you don't know how hard to push down, so you kind of just have your finger rest on it. Just kind of sounds kind of clunky like that a little bit. I know it's gonna be hard, but your fingers will get used to it. If you have an electric guitar, learn how to lower the action on the guitar, and it'll help out a lot, help out very much. But yeah, again, so for Iron Man, it's again, you can play all these songs with one finger, and that's usually what I do when I learn songs. Is anytime I'm hearing a song on the radio or Spotify, not the radio. That's such an old saying. When I was younger, I used to play songs on the radio, but when I'm listening to Spotify or YouTube or something, and I want to learn a guitar part, I'll look at the tabs. That's probably one of the first things I'll look at. But if the tabs aren't out, or if maybe I don't like how the tabs are put up, I'll try to play it by ear. And again, you just take it a note at the time. You just play the root notes. So I usually just play one note at a time. And once I'm comfortable with that, once I can memorize where all those notes changes are and get comfortable with it, then I can start adding those accents. And again, that's just a power chord. Power chords are always one note apart or two notes apart. I think the technical term is a full step. These are called steps. So from here to here is a half a step. Here to here is a full step, is what they call it. Don't ask me why, but that's just the way it is. So if you move from fret 1 to fret 2, that's a half a step. If you move from fret 1 to fret 3, that's a full step. And again, you can apply that here. So 5 to 6 is a half a step. 5 to 7 is a full step. 3 to 5, full step. 3 to 4, half step. And you can do that anywhere. 12 to 13, half step. 12 to 14, full step. I change my strings every 2 to 3 years because they are coded. Oof. How often do you change your guitar strings? This is really bad, and don't take my advice. If you're playing guitar like religiously, if you're really serious about playing guitar and you're really serious about playing in a band, they always recommend changing them every 2 weeks, which I think is ridiculous. I think it's expensive. That's why I don't do that. To be honest, I change my strings when they break, and that is not a good motto to have because your strings can get very rusty, very corroded. So I'll scratch that. Usually if my strings are starting to get really bad, you can kind of see when your strings are starting to get bad. They'll just be covered in gunk, and like you'll see a bunch of like black or dark red gunk on it. That's usually a good telltale sign to change your strings. But the last time, I can't tell you the last time I changed these strings. And that's just because, like, when you have a Floyd Rose, it's kind of a pain in the butt. Wait, Floyd Rose is right there. It's kind of a pain in the butt to get your strings changed because you have to clip the ends and pinch them in there, and it's not something that it's particularly fun to do. So yeah, when I change my strings, it's usually when they break or when they're looking really gross, but they recommend every 2 weeks, so do with that as you will. If you have enough money to replace them every 2 weeks, by all means go for it. It's not going to hurt your guitar to change your strings more often. But I think that a lot of strings can last a lot longer than the average 2 weeks. I just think they say that if you're like really into it, like if you're playing in a band or you're really professional. That's what I think they say that. But I never change the strings that often. Yeah. Okay, so that was Iron Man. Again, we're kind of cruising through this list like pretty freaking crazy. So that was Iron Man. The next one is the song that everyone knows how to play guitar and everyone learns how to play eventually, and it's Smoke on the Water. It is the song that every person hates to hear. You go to Guitar Center, you will hear it played so much. You'll hear You'll just hear that over and over. Actually, I think my guitar's out of tune for a second. Give me 1 second. I just heard that little progression. You can tell when your guitar's in tune versus out of tune. You can tell by, it's hard to explain, but like when you hit a note, you see how that kind of flows up and down like nice and evenly, and then if you play like something like that doesn't match up, it's kind of bumpy. You know, the notes don't match up, they don't sound nice. That's kind of how in tune guitar is. So you can kind of tell. So when I played this, you hear that where it goes doo. That means it's out of tune. I know it's out of tune and it's not going to sound very well. So I got to tune my guitar real quick. So let me go to my. That is not the tuner. That's the bypass. My bad. Tuning guitars. You guys are gonna. Oh, are you guys gonna be able to hear this? Oh no, you guys won't hear the tuning good, because it's very annoying to hear the tuning. Give me 1 second. I highly recommend getting a tuner for your guitar too, like a portable one. I have a Snark, not on this guitar, but on my other guitar I have a Snark which just clips onto the headstock. It was like $8 on Amazon. Definitely recommend it. It's a very nice tuner, very accurate, and it's just so like it's so nice to be able to just clip it off and then put it on a different guitar, push the button, and have it go tune ready to go. So it's very nice. But I gotta tune this. Right now I'm using my foot pedal to tune. I have a RP 255 to kind of give me a bunch of effects for my guitar. Okay. Hopefully that sounds way better. Oh, let's see. I'm learning something more important than school in this stream. I use a Snark tuner too. Hey, that's awesome, Abby. Yeah, they're really nice. They're very nice tuners. Highly recommend them. Okay, but anyways, I gotta sit back so that way you guys can see this. Ugh. I'll tilt the more that way. Yeah, you're gonna see a bunch of shoes on there. Those are my girlfriend's shoes. Anyways, so Smoke on the Water. Again, start with those root notes. Actually. For some reason that note always gets out of tune, so you can kind of manually tune it too. Whenever the waves, like I'll show you, that's in tune. If you go up, you can see how it sounds like a little wavy. You can move your tuning pegs to where it clears out. Sweet piano sister. Hey, Outdrive. Hey, how's it going? And Cuts. Hey, how you doing? Thank you so much for joining the stream. Appreciate it. But yeah, okay. So Smoke on the Water. Let's see if I'm actually playing that right. Because sometimes, like, you can play this Smoke on the... I can't believe I'm Googling Smoke on the Water to see if I can actually hear it. Oh, I have the wrong headphones in. I can't hear it. That's fine. Next stream, Math with Coda, and it's not useless. Yeah, you'll use math every day in your life, man. Every single day. Okay. So the way I'm going to teach you guys is the way I learned in band class, because we had to learn this in band class. And we had like a little guitar section that we played. So this is kind of where it went. That is actually 2 notes to play, so you can play it 1 note at a time, which is we'll do the... So we'll do that part because that's the part everyone recognizes. That's the accent, which sounds a little weird because usually it's the power chord, right? It's the next string. No, this one's the string before it. It's very weird, but so we'll play the root note on this one. So this is actually the 5th fret. You start on the 4th string, 3rd fret, or 5th fret, excuse me. 4th string, 5th fret, 5th fret. Oh my god, I can't even talk. You start on the 5th fret. You slide up to the 3rd string on the 3rd fret. And then you slide that same. Hopefully I can show you guys. Get my fingers out of the way. So it's. It's just a lot easier to play guitar too. If you can place your finger on the next string that you're gonna play, helps you out a lot too. So what I usually do is you kind of predict where your fingers are gonna go. So this is kind of the movement that I use for my fingers. See how I didn't even have to move this ring finger or this index finger? You just pivot. So it's basically that, but you just, that's fifth, third, fifth, fifth, third, sixth, fifth, fifth, third, fifth, third, fifth. Again, this is a song that everyone knows how to play at Guitar Center, and you'll hear it a million different ways and a million times. I've gone to Guitar Center with my girlfriend, and we've just heard a bunch of people play it where you just kind of hear them like, or yeah, they'll just play it. They'll just keep on playing it over and over and over and over and over. Yeah, it's definitely a song that you can annoy a lot of people with. But it's a song everyone knows. I mean, there's a reason why everyone plays it. It's because it's the first song. It's a very easy song. It's 4 notes. 4 notes. To learn the accents, it's string before it, and you play the same note. So it's these 2 strings right here, the 5th and the 4th. And you strum both of them. That might be a little hard. That's called a bar chord. That's where you play more than one note, or more than one note with one finger, I think is the correct term for bar chord. You're barring some notes across, and it's gonna be hard to play because your fingers aren't gonna be used to pushing down one string, let alone 2 strings. But just, again, this is all about playing slow and playing comfortably. So if you can play that note with this finger, or this finger, or this finger, play whatever way is comfortable to you, the most comfortable. That's the most important part. Guitar is all about being comfortable. Same thing with holding your pick. So holding your pick, I've seen it being held this way, I've seen it hold this way, kind of bunch it up, kind of choked up at the top, turn to the side. You can play it any way you want. I hold my pick kind of, let's see. One finger, that's how I hold my pick. One finger, and I choke up just a little bit to show. Like, it's almost like I have a longer nail, just a little bit. But I've seen some people play like this. Again, it's whatever is most comfortable. There's no correct way to hold the pick, as long as you're holding a pick. You can hold it any way possible. Guitar is about being comfortable. So if you can play these notes again like this, you should be golden. But again, those accents are the same notes. So instead of, we're gonna play the lower part. So that one is 5th fret, 5th string, and then it's 3rd fret, 4th string. Then it's 5th fret. I keep on saying 5th fret. 5th fret. 4th string. So once you can get that comfortable, then you can play both those at the same time. So that's that one. That's Smoke on the Water. Smoke on the Water is a very easy song to play. Another one that people requested was Smells Like Teen Spirit. So Smells Like Teen Spirit goes, pretty easy song. Just to show you what, if you guys don't know the song, it's... Again, it's a very easy song. Nirvana. There's, again, it's kind of like one of those songs that you hear a lot of at Guitar Center, and it's something that, again, a lot of people, the reason why you hear it a lot is because it's a very easy song. So with this song, you can kind of play. So I'll teach you the notes first, and then I'll teach you like the picking strumming pattern. So for the notes, let's see if I can get this back in frame. Okay. It's the 1st fret of the lowest string, the 6th string. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's kind of like that pattern. It's duh, 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 duh. So it's 1, 2, 3. And then you go to the next one, which is just pick the next string. Again, first fret, next string. You slide up to the 4th fret of the 6th string. Do the same pattern. Now there's actually this is a little bit more advanced technique. There's actually a hidden note in between this little slide. So it goes 1. Again, can you hear that little hidden note? It's an open string, open top string. So it's it's kind of like that. So again, take the slow, put it 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. No, I don't really know the time signature or whatever. I'll just go duh, 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 and then you go into the next one. So next one, 4th, 4th again on the next string. So it's 1, 1, 1, 1, 4, 4, 4, 4, 1, 1. 4. You can get that kind of pattern down. Again, it's real easy. 4 notes. Again, then you can kind of go to the power chord, like I said. So power chord is always this one, and then the next string down. Those 2 notes right there. So. Again, you can kind of do it like that. And that's just kind of like an easier way to play it. Smells Like Teen Spirit. Again, that's the intro. You play that. Most of these are going to be intros because that's really all you need to impress people, to be honest. People just want to hear the riffs that they recognize. So if you just want to impress ladies or guys or your friends or your parents or anyone who's listening, play the intros of these songs again, and you'll see. So after that, you can play, what's the next song on the list? Nothing Else Matters. Dude, Nothing Else Matters is actually really, really easy. Because this one, you don't even have to put any of your fingers on the frets. This would be technically the first song I learned, technically. Because my dad would let me play guitar when I was younger. And I figured out that Nothing Else Matters is just these strings right here. You don't even have to fret. You don't even have, oh, hold on. There we go. Okay, so it's, my input's kind of being a little funny, so it's. Again, you can kind of do that, and that's a good way to get your finger exercise in for like a finger type playing of guitar, because you can play guitar multiple ways. The 2 main ones are finger style, which is this, and then the pick style. So this is a finger style song, where again you just play the 6th note, the top string. This is the 6th note. This is the first, or not 6th note, 6th string, 1st string. So it goes 6, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 6, 2, or 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 6, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 6, 2, 1, 2, 3, 6. Just like that. And you can kind of just go like this. Played over and over, and it's a good kind of like good way to get your fingers adjusted to knowing the songs. But again, you can play it slow. You can play it 1 finger at a time too, or you can play it with your thumb. Most people play with their thumb if they're gonna strum. That's what's gonna kind of sound like when you first play guitar. You're gonna be fumbling around. Make sure you look at the notes when you play. It's top string, and then it's this one. Next one. Yeah, it's just those. So it's something that is Very simple to play, and if you want to get a little bit fancy, then you can go. There's something like that. Again, it can get a little fancy with it, but for now, just kind of focus on those three. Again, it's 6 3 6 3 2 1 2 3 6. Keep up the teaching. Thank you so much, Nether Cheetah. Appreciate you coming in here. Appreciate you being here, man. The next song, this is the one that Iron Wing wanted. I think that's Cult of Personality. A little bit more of an advanced song, but it's still only like 3 notes. We'll save that one for when Iron Man comes back, because the next song is Slow Ride, which is the one that I learned from from Guitar Hero 3. It's the first song on Guitar Hero 3, and I heard it, and again, it's like the one song. I don't know the rundown part, but I just know the first, again, the intro. Everyone hears this. Very easy song to play. Very, very, very easy song. Can you play music for an intro to my series? Yeah, sure, right here. There you go. There's the intro. There's the intro to your series. But yeah, man. Again, these songs are just kind of like base points. Learn how to play these. Get comfortable with your guitar. Get comfortable holding the pick and strumming, and take your time. Like, it's gonna get frustrating. I remember countless times I was getting frustrated playing guitar where I'd just be like, I couldn't get my fingers to bend the way they wanted to, and it just sounded terrible, and I would just get so frustrated. But just take it easy, all right? It takes a couple of weeks, maybe a couple months to get comfortable with a song, so take it slow. It will get easier for you. It's not going to happen overnight. Everyone wants to become a guitar god overnight. I definitely wanted to, and I'm sure a lot of people do too, but it takes practice. Like, there's a reason why these people are as good as they are, is because they practice. So again, just get really comfortable playing. Slow Ride is it's actually kind of funny, because you can use the same techniques that I taught you on the Smoke on the Water song, which was a couple minutes back. It's the same progression. Except you're playing it on the lowest string, the 6th string. Oh, that sounds like Pac-Man. There's weird things you can make with guitar. It's actually pretty cool. But for Slow Ride, you go on the 6th string, 5th fret. And it's really simple, really easy, really simple. So you can kind of go with the 5th fret of the lowest string. Again, you can kind of use these multiple fingers. You can kind of pivot. But that's kind of how you do it with Slow Ride, and then you can add the power chords. Punisher, hey, what's going on, man? Thank you so much for doing the stream. Appreciate it. So that's Slow Ride. Actually, we're almost done with our list of songs, to be honest. Next one is Symphony of Destruction by Megadeth. That one's really easy. I'll play it up to speed. Hold on. a little bit more advanced. But the intro again is 1, 3, 1, and then open, open. So you can kind of, these techniques kind of carry over to different songs. So it's 1, 3, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 3, 1, 0, 0. That's Symphony of Destruction. And once you get comfortable with that, again, take your time. Take your time playing this. Get a little bit faster. Maybe slide in that other finger instead of doing one finger at a time. Play with multiple fingers. Add that power chord. You can play Megadeth anytime. That's the one song everyone's like, "Oh my god, you know Megadeth? Man, I love Megadeth." And it's like, I've played that at parties, and a bunch of 40-year-old guys just are like fucking happy. You know, they're like, "Oh my god!" I played it at bonfires, and they're like, "Oh my god, dude!" And it's kind of a song that, like, it's heavy, but people know it. You know, it's not too heavy. It's not too heavy where it's scary. Speaking of that, funny story. I was listening to some music. I was listening to System of a Down in the car, and my girlfriend's riding with me. She's like, "This is awful. What? This is like satanic devil music," and I was laughing so hard. Oh man, it's like, I can see where she would be coming from with it, because System of a Down's very much a weirder metal band. It's a band that I wouldn't show people right off the bat if you want to introduce people into rock and metal music. Pick some classics. Metallica's kind of an easy one for a lot of people to get into, because it's a very it's not like super fast in your face metal, although it can be. There are a couple Metallica songs that are really fun to play, and they're really fast. And that's what I kind of like playing. I like playing the speed thrash metal, the galloping and just the fastness of it. It's really fun. We might actually play a Metallica song on here that I really like to play, Orion. So we might play that in a second. But speaking of Metallica songs, here's one called One. I didn't even mean to do that, but it's the song's called One, and it's kind of a song that everyone knows because, again, it's Guitar Hero 3. Intro or the chord, or when he starts singing the verse, it jumps it around a little bit. I got somewhere around there, but it's kind of how you play that song. One is it's a very slow song, which is why I picked it, because it gets you to move other fingers and pick other notes. It's a very easy song to kind of pick up. So one is you kind of have your fingers, and again, like this formation. Formation is very common in guitars, where you're gonna have fingers kind of split apart like this with one note in between them. I just call it the power chord notation, but I know that's not what it's called. So anyways, you play on the 5th string, 2nd fret, go up to the 4th string, 4th fret, play that 2nd string, or that 2nd fret again, then open. These two notes. These two notes right here, not the lowest one, the one next to it, then the one next to that one. Open. 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 So it's, for the strings, I wish I could show you, but it's, you're just going back and forth, just back and forth. Up, or it's, yeah, 5th, 4th, 5th, 4th, 5th, fifth, fourth, fifth, fourth, fifth, fourth. You're just going back and forth, man. Just back and forth with it. And the strings kind of do the same thing. But that's the open. The next one is you go to the lowest string, and that's that 3rd fret. And it's the same note right here. Open. 2, 4, 2, open. 3, 4, 3, 4. Next string over is open. This one's open too. I messed that one up. That part, is the open, and then 2, 2, 2, open, 2, 4, 2. Let's actually play that song. That song's actually fun to play. I might get hit with a copyright claim, but that's okay. Oof. How am I gonna be able to hear this? That's the thing. Yeah, we're gonna have to kind of go by this, I guess. I'll just play it on here. Hopefully it transcribes, because I'm not gonna be able to hear it. I'm gonna have my other headphones on. I won't be able to hear my guitar, so hopefully play this in tune or in key with what I'm playing. Metallica's fun to play. It's very again, Metallica's like the first band that I actually learned like fully how to play. It was the one band that I really just gravitated towards and liked their music a lot, and it was Metallica has like a lot of stuff that allows you to kind of, I guess, learn from and enhance your guitar playing skills. They do a lot of cool things. Like they have there's a lot of fun stuff. Anesthesia. That was completely just trying to make that part up right there. But again, this is the one band that I really learned how to play. But for faster stuff, I don't know. I really like super fast metal, like old school 80s thrash. Indians by Anthrax. It's actually stuff like that. Hey Noah, hey man, how you doing? Thanks so much for joining the stream, man. We're just playing some guitar songs. I just got done teaching you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 songs. 9 songs of playing guitar. And now we're just kind of goofing off, because I think I'm going to be ending the stream here pretty shortly. It was just kind of a short bonus stream, just like a small little guitar stream, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Any other songs you guys want me to play before I go? If I don't know it, I'll try to learn it real quick. Oh, I messed that one up. That's Jump in the Fire. Sometimes I feel like my picking is not as coordinated as my fingers. Like sometimes I feel like I'm either picking too fast or my fingers are moving too slow. If that makes sense. Stuff like that. It's really fun. Another fun song. Another like recent song. That's hardware. Self-destruct. That's hardware to self-destruct. What's another fun song? I don't remember another fun song to play a guitar. That's the thing though. Sometimes like I'll be playing guitar and songs will just come to me and I'll be able to play them. But anytime I have to play in front of an audience or play in front of people, I freeze up. It's like my brain just forgets every single piece of knowledge that I know about guitar, and I'm like, oh god, what song do I want to play? Like if I'm playing by myself with no camera recording or no one around me, I just play whatever song comes to mind and I just start jamming. But for some reason when I am in front of an audience, Maybe it's stage fright, like a little bit. I'm not really too afraid. Like I'm not really nervous, but I don't know. It just brain just farts, I guess. Oh, I know what song I was gonna play. Sometimes I like video game music. I don't know why. Play like Ocarina of Time. It's just a bunch of fun stuff. I like playing that song. In fact, I kind of actually want to play it right now. But I'm gonna have to load up the tabs for it. Valley. Hubs. Should be on Ultimate Guitar. That's usually the one I use. Ultimate Guitar. Load up some great. This will probably be the last song I play. Greedo Valley on guitar. There we go. No way I'm gonna be able to hear it on this thing though, so I'm gonna have to like try to trust my gut and hopefully I'm playing it right. Because like I'm sitting here like trying to learn this tab. I think it goes something like that. Something like that. Something similar. I don't know. I always liked playing like video game music when I was younger. So like, it's always fun to play. Like this song was always fun, and like the there's actually a whole tab of like I actually want to learn some Zelda tab. I'm gonna type in Zelda music and see if I can just play some stuff. Nothing's found for Zelda music. Are you kidding me? Zelda, there we go. Oh my god, okay. No, I don't want the Lost Woods. I just want like the whole book. Zelda's Lullaby, that's a fun one to play. Zelda theme. Lost Woods, which one is that? Is that the do 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 do? Yeah, it is. Wait. That's really the whole song? That really is the whole song. I don't know that part. Oh man. I ain't gonna sit here. That's the one thing, is I don't want to sit here and just flub around with songs because no one really wants to hear that. The Song of Storms is always fun though. I think it's that. Something like that. It's always fun. This is the thing, is like, despite me playing guitar for 12 years, I really wish I was better than what I am. I mean, I'm not saying that like I'm not proud of like learning how to play guitar and stuff, but like I feel like I should be a little bit further. I kind of like got lazy when I played guitar. I kind of just gave up. I didn't commit to it hard enough, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Maybe I should start committing to it just a little bit more, taking it a little bit more seriously. Because the minute I flub a song, I'm like, I'm out. I'm out. I ain't playing that song again. Screw that. Epona song? Epona song's easy, isn't it? Something like that. But I think we've gone on long enough. I think we're gonna start ending the stream here though. So thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate it. If you learned something, that's awesome. Let me know if you guys learned something at all about guitar. I tried my best. Again, I'm probably not the world's best teacher. I'm more of like a hands-on person. So if the only way I could really teach you more effectively is if I was there with you and like we're putting your fingers on the strings, because that's how I am. But yeah, I seriously appreciate you guys. If you like this video and you want to see more of it, let me know, and I'll try my best to do more guitar streams. I like playing guitar, it's fun. But I hope you guys have a wonderful night. I will see you guys tonight for another stream. We'll probably be playing more Red Dead, so hope to see you guys then. Seriously, love you all. Thank you so much for joining. Appreciate you. Throw up some horns, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye bye.